And we're live. Hi everyone. Thank you so much for joining in. I know it's kind of exciting. I mean, it's actually a different setup because all these weeks we've been having live on every Saturdays. This week we decided to come on a Friday. Do you like it, Vishnu? He just had his consultation. He just completed that right now, and we just dragged him in right now. But
So for me, it's just a long day. That's all. If it was Saturday, I would be a little bit more relaxed. But now it's again in my office. So yes, we are here now.
Yay.
So those people who are following us, being on live, thank you. Thank you for being a part of a CAN family. I hope we will have a very good quality 1 hour session here where we will be answering your all the questions in depth. We will go through each and everything. I will explain you why some of the rumors, some of the questions are there. I will try to explain a little bit more so that this session is not just for you, but as you know, as an international student, there are a lot of rumors there, a lot of confusions, a lot of misconceptions are there. So if you are the one who is getting a right answer, at least I want that if you started to spread the positive news, the real news, the authentic news, at least that will release a lot of stress from a lot of international students who are literally struggling. Even though they have a good opportunity to get a PR, still they are confused and still they are stressful. So without any further delay, okay, let's start with what is most important in this particular live.
Just to brief you guys out, like if you're joining us for the first time, guys, thank you so much for joining and being part of this live session. If it's your first time, comment in the chat that it's your first time. We will want to give a shout out to you. If you've been joining us, you know that it's always been first come, first serve. So it always you can while we are chatting and going and answering all the other questions, guys. This is your opportunity to use the chat to put in your questions, your doubts about the Express Entry, so that we can go through it one by one. Couple of conditions, couple of things just to note. One, we would only be talking about Express Entry in today's life. It's going to be just dedicated to Express Entry, related to that questions. Anything out of scope of Express Entry, guys, you have the option for a super chat if you need an answer today, or you can leave a comment under the video after this live is done, and our team will definitely reach out to you. Secondly, when you comment, if you have like a pretty cool YouTube handle or something, make sure you put in your name first, because we want to address you, we want to respect you, honor you by calling you by your name. So make sure you put in your name and then the question. Third, guys, don't spam the comments.
Very important.
Yeah, very important. We have a lot of people joining in. We want to give equal opportunity to everyone who is coming and joining in as well. So make sure you don't spam your questions. We will get back to your questions until I think the team says, guys, end of chat, end of questions.
1 hour.
Yeah.
So
we'll 1 hour's time. So if put in your questions right now, so by the time we start answering, we'll get back into your team. So I'm seeing a couple of people saying with names like Tech Realm Gamer and all. Guys, put in your names. I'm just telling again, name and then the question, so that we can call you by your name and start addressing your answers one by one. Beautiful day. Let's go one by one, Vishnu. Okay, I saw Hannah's comment. She was the first person to come in.
Always. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Anna. Thank you to be here. And again, we are on Instagram live too. Please, guys, if you are watching us on Instagram, please join us on our YouTube. We already dropped the link on our story. You can click on there, join our YouTube, so that you can able to ask your question while this live is going on.
And if you have any of your friends who has always been wanting to speak to Vishnu, or even take a consultation or something, make use of this opportunity as well.
Free, please. When you ask me for the free consultations, better that you just tell your friends to join. Just wait for the weekend. Join the live. It's very simple, straightforward, where you don't have to spend money, but still you get all the information what even you get if you're paying for it. So once again, take advantage of this live.
Share this share this video to them, or the live to them, so they can also join and benefit from this live session as well. By the way, Vishnu, I just realized there's something called Top Fan. Did you notice that? It says number 1, 2, 3 and all. And right now,
Hannah,
Muskan is a number 2. Wow. Guys, I think we should start giving our top fans some kind of gift or something. Let's do it.
I just see one of my favorite persons comment there right now, Jordan Polachin. Yo, bro. How are you?
Hi, bro. Say hi to Vishnu. It's done. Vishnu said hi to you. All right, let's go one by one. Hannah has a question. The first question for today is: I saw your recent reel, which you have said that you can quit your job after you get your PR. Where PR will go I'm going to phrase the question again. I saw your recent reel
It's been a long day for you.
that if you quit the job after getting PR will go too. Why is it like that? The place I work is toxic even though they support for PR. I'm thinking about quitting after I get my PR.
So, hi Hannah. I believe you need to rewatch the entire video once again. So, that particular instance, so like I said always, immigration is like an ocean, okay? So there are different pathways, different process, different categories, eligibilities are there. The one video which you have seen that particularly talk about the PNP, where I'm specifically mentioning that if you're going through PNP, you have to stick with the employer until you get a PR. And then after your PR is done, you need to stick with the province. You don't need to stick with an employer. So once again, if you think that you don't want to stick with the same employer after getting your PR, good to go. Even if you're going with a Express Entry or Express Entry based PNP pathways, you can even quit the employer once you complete your 1 year of experience or once you submit your PR application, you can do that. So please understand, whenever we are talking about a particular pathway or particular comment, that's always linked with one of the particular application process. So it's on the PNP, you have to stick with an employer until you get a PR. After that, you can quit. You can work anywhere in that particular province. But if it is Express Entry, no commitment with an employer. You can leave the employer. Even if you are waiting to get an invitation, you can quit the particular job. That's also fine.
I think Hannah is talking about the recent PNP video that we put up.
Yes.
Guys, if you're watching us, make sure you check out our yesterday's video. The team had dropped a bomb video yesterday about the PNP, the whole... Today, where they
you need a coffee.
They dropped a whole good video yet today about I think it was just a session where we were just going one-on-one with all the PNP questions. So I think we did take an opportunity to put a story in one of our Instagrams and asking people what are the most common questions about PNP, and we did a video about it. Guys, very informative, lot of questions. I believe it's something that even I haven't heard or even asked Vishnu before, and we did have this opportunity. Go watch it. I'll ask the team to put the link in the chat box for you guys.
And one more thing, the part 1 is released, yet the part 2 has to come, which will be coming very soon. And that mostly I believe those questions which is asked by Abin by taking the poll from the Instagram by our users, technically that's very linking to most of the international students' concerns. So yes, it's very informative one which we have posted today. So if you are watching this live, after this you can go to our today's post on our Facebook or Instagram where the link is given, or if you're already on YouTube, just scroll down, you will see the full video there.
Yeah. And because I remember we shot that thing at 2 o'clock in the midnight, so.
I love to do my submissions at late night, but he really made me to do like literally recording the video midnight. But again, that was really good because when I see the output of that, it's really educative. And that's something which I'm really happy on, that okay, when you put something, it should be 100%, and I'm really happy with it. So kudos.
Let's go. A couple of people saying hi. We have Chandani Ravindran saying hi. Pandya Pad saying hello. We have Verghese George from Ottawa saying hi. We have T. Thomas saying hi.
Verghese George is our
client.
Bro.
Yes.
How are you?
All right, let's go to one by one. Next question. We have question number 2 from Shaibu, who has asked, do you think... Oh, I'm so sorry, Shaibu. ONP question. I have to next after the live, probably just put it in.
If we have time, definitely we come back to the ONP question. This video is all about the Express Entry. If there is any urgent question or anything off topic, you need to use the super chat so that it will be transparent and same policy for each and everyone. Please and thank you.
Yeah, even I'm seeing like T. Thomas asking about OINP and everything. Guys, just Express Entry for today. Just questions related to Express Entry will be answered. Use the super chat if it is needed. Raj has a question. CRS of 428. Will I get a draw in the next agriculture category based Express Entry? Work permit expires on March 2026. And my score will increase to 450 something. Any hope to stay?
So Raj, you're in a very safe zone where if you're talking about agriculture, I believe you are working as a butcher. So if you're going under the butcher, if you're even under the 428 score, it's really good because not only you're qualified under the agriculture, you're also qualified under the skilled trade worker stream. And one of the best thing about this particular category is that the butcher is the one of the knockout which is very rare. It's not that easy to find a job, or not many people work under this. So if you are coming under 428 or by next year you're coming under 450, take this in writing that you will get your invitation for sure. Yeah, it may be a possibility that it may be after March or before March, depending upon when the CIC will do the skill trade draw or the category based express entry draw. We have to wait, but the score which is 428 or 450, it's a very decent score to get an invitation. Because again, when I say something, there's a background for that. I'm saying this, that next year you will get a PR based upon the last year draws, where in agriculture almost all the draws was less than 400. Once again, the main reason is less people qualified for particular knock code, so less competition. So you're good. Next year 2026 you can expect your invitation, even a PR. All the best, man.
All right, perfect, guys. If you're getting your questions answered, make sure you put a thumbs up or let us know if by any means saying thank you.
I'm not seeing any thumbs up at all.
Yeah, thumbs up.
No one liking the video. What?
Guys, if you're getting answers, we have Chandani who's asked, can we ask our questions here? Go ahead. If it's related to Express Entry, put in your questions in the chat. We are going to come into one by one. If you're joining in right now, just a reminder again, just put in your name first and the question, so it's easier for us to address you. And secondly, don't spam the questions. Thank you. Alrighty, good. And going into the next question, now we have from Muskan, who says, is 496 a good score for healthcare? Any idea when the next draw will be? Any draws expected next year?
Muskan, if you don't get PR, no one will get a PR. Trust me, you're 496. If this was a score 2 weeks back, 2 or 3 weeks back, you must have the one person who might have received an invitation. But again, still it's not bad score. One draw we are expecting this year, if it comes around 500, something around maybe. Score can be more than 500, to be very honest to you, because the limited invitation. But if you are under the healthcare and if your score is 496, take this in writing. Next, start of next year, first 6 months, you can expect your invitation and you will get a PR. All the best. But again, if you really wanted to make it full proof that you should be getting a PR, try work hard on your English proficiency and try to boost your score as much as you can. Higher the score, the higher the probability. So all the best, Muskan.
Beautiful. Sukhdeep has a question. Hi Vishnu and team. I saw your video where you've been telling that the service jobs in food or in retail will not get you a PR right now. I'm a retail manager. Still, I won't be able to make it.
Sukhdeep bhai, again, when I'm saying about something where it's a real, sorry for that, but it's very short video where I'm trying to put straight away information. Let me give an explanation to that video. Again, if you notice that I'm not saying that only if you're working in those particular priority sector you're getting PR, and you will not get a PR if you're in a food industry or a service industry or retail industry, you will still get a PR. The only thing of the motive of that particular reel was to make international students understand that, especially those international students who are right now looking for a job, is please avoid going into retail, food industry or service industry or tourism industry, because if you notice about the PNP, Express Entry, category based draws, AIP, Atlantic PNP, Ontario PNP, it's not too favorable in this particular sectors. So that's why I'm recommending that if you already have a job and your CRS point is good, you're good. You don't need to worry about anything else. But if your score, CRS point is not good and you're working in a food industry, you need to look into option B or option C, which just makes that sure by the end of your work permit, you will be able to get a PR. It's just like a pro tip for those individuals who really wanted to get a PR. Try to avoid this particular sector. But again, if you are already in that sector, your employer is very supportive, very cooperative, you are happy with the job, and you think that your CRS point can go more than 500, good. Don't even change the job, you're good to go.
But retail also comes mostly under the tier 2, 3.
Yeah. So even cook is under tier 3, right? So point is, if you notice about the New Brunswick PNP, which has recent change, they took off all the food industry first, then they took off the retail industry. If you notice about the New Brunswick PNP, same thing. They removed all the retail and the food service sector now. They just say that it's not a priority stream. If in Ontario, if you notice into, yes, even the McDonald's, even big restaurants, big food industry, service industry, they are ready to give a PNP. Even the employer is really good. But unfortunately, what is happening is, even though they have a good score, they are not getting priority. So in 2025, what actually happened is, first, the PNP happened for Northern and Central Ontario. And next one, when it happened for the priority sectors. So it is not in favor of those individuals who are working as a manager or even as a supervisor or the food industry or service industry. They didn't get benefit of that. So that's my recommendation is that if you are the one who wanted that, no, I wanted to get my PR, so I wanted to work only in that particular sector, then my recommendation is that try to avoid these particular sector. But again, if you are getting a tier 0, 1, 2, 3 job, that's the only thing we are getting in the food industry, please don't leave that job, because at least you may not getting into category base of PNP, but at least by working in that particular NOC OAB level job in retail or like convenience store or food industry, you are gaining your experience under the Canadian experience class. So something is better than nothing. Keep on working.
Awesome. Perfect. We have Navami who has asked, hi, I received my ITA for category based job, but I have not met hours. Can I accept ITA and submit application after completing hours if it's within 60 days?
Yes. So Navami, nice name, first of all. Okay. Second thing, definitely that is possible. If you receive an invitation, you didn't complete the hours, the regulation says that you can accept the invitation even though you are on the 12th month or lagging around 50 or 60 or 70 hours. That's totally fine. Just do a submission of an application once you complete your 1 year of experience and required number of hours. So even if it is like, for example, you receive an invitation when you only completed 1,480 hours, 12th month is running, you got an invitation. You just have to wait until you complete your whole 12 months of experience and meet 1,560 hours. So even if you are submitting an application on 59th day or even on 60th day after receiving your invitation, you are good to go. You don't need to worry. All the best.
I think a lot of people have questions even regarding this same concern with the hours is when they travel home for vacation and everything, and they're like, will that vacation time be counted for my PR? So that, especially with, I believe there's a policy something to do with 2 weeks or something.
Yeah,
like
so
that,
now
right?
the point is, it's 1,560 hours. It's technically come from 30 hours into 52 weeks. So 30 into 52 weeks, then this brilliant number comes, which is like 1,560. So in 1 year, if you're looking into, if you need to work for 52 weeks, but again, as per the Labor Ministry in Canada, if you're working for 1 year, you are authorized to get either 2 weeks of paid vacation or you are allowed to get a vacation pay. So if your employer is giving you that 2 weeks of paid vacation, again, that will be considered under the employment. But if someone is going for a vacation for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 1 or 2 months, unfortunately, that experience will not be counted. So your sick leave, short break, any kind of a 1 to 2 weeks of vacation, that's fine. But anything more than that continuously it come, you have to compensate for that. I hope you got a clear answer. If you got an answer, give that in comment, like the video.
All right, PK, I need your name. Probably if you can just put it in the comments below, I'll get back into your questions. We have Nihar who has asked, under CEC for foreign work experience, if applicant decides to work on site in India for 6 months and then remotely from Canada on study permit, will that experience count towards foreign work experience under CEC while on study permit with proper documentation, and candidates has 3 years of CEC already?
Yes, it is possible. So once again, any kind of experience, like I even do have a clients who got a PR approval that they used to work with Infosys back home. The particular applicant came on study permit. That particular applicant used to work for Infosys back home at night time, and she used to work during her entire study permit time. She literally able to claim more than 3 years of experience, including that period when she used to be on a study permit inside Canada. So it's very common thing. But again, you need to prove that you are working. So keep all the communications with you, keep all the proper experience letter, keep the bank deposit to show that, okay, your company is paying you a proper salary. It should be constant. And again, if it is genuine, you don't even have to be concerned. The only concern what I'm seeing is right now, like as usual, immigrants try to find the loopholes. And I'm seeing a lot of immigration firms, a lot of agencies, even the international student trying to take advantage of this particular policy, where they are saying that, okay, I had an experience, but that wasn't paid in cash. And I had an experience which I didn't show in your study permit, and they are trying to get more points. Please note, all the refusals, all the PFL letters only come when your documentation is not proper. And the documentation technically means that if you worked, when you say that, okay, you got 20,000 back home, common sense that 20,000, even if it is a 2,000 rupees note, someone has to give you like 10 notes. Think about, will employer give that kind of big cash nowadays? No, everything is digitalized. So just have a little bit logic when you're putting your application. Even if, some of the cases, even if employer paid you cash, you need to put the proof evidences, because once again, it's not CIC's responsibility to cross verify each and everything. If CIC officer have a strong ground that no, I don't believe that this experience is genuine, he or she can refuse the application. It is your responsibility or your immigration firm's responsibility to put all the documents properly. So please consider that your documentation is the soul. Taking service even through me or taking a service through anyone doesn't make any difference until and unless the documentation part is done properly, submission letter is attached, statement of purpose is done. If someone is just putting just a document what is asked, you are gonna look into the PFL letters. Like I always say, honeymoon period of the immigration is gone. It was in 2024 starting. Nowadays, it's very strict regulation. We are seeing a lot of PFL letters, a lot of refusals. So yes, documentation is the soul of your PR approval.
Even with the French, we did a video yesterday. I think we posted yesterday about the French one as well. Like people
are getting calls now. I am getting calls from my colleagues saying that what can we do? And my simple question, like answer to that particular question is, if your client said that he or she have a NCLC level 7, then what is the issue, man? If everything is genuine, you don't need to worry. Just put that interview call. The CIC officer will ask you the question. You just need to answer it back. You only need to be concerned if you had some fake result or something. Then you have to be fair. Then again, you have to withdraw your application. Better that CIC officer put a misrepresentation, withdraw the application. And like I always say to Can family, please, you go through any illegal pathway or something like which is too good to be true. Consider one thing that it's maybe short lifespan. Maybe at that point you are happy because you got a work permit extension, you may get into an invitation, but what's the end result? And trust me, people who get into this kind of loophole, who get an approval, they celebrate that yes, I got an approval, I paid 10,000, 20,000, I run a payroll and everything. But there are other people too who got scammed because of this, whose experience was null and void and everything. They don't even talk about, because again, they don't want to disclose their information. So please, I know about the negative side of the immigration. That's why I try to put those things which you have to be very specific and concerned about. And whenever you see something like this in our post, trust me, I'm putting that particular news based upon what is happening in immigration at this time.
I was just thinking about, how, when I got hired, guys, a story. They asked me if I knew Hindi, So I was just thinking of people like, them calling up.
He said that he know Hindi.
Guys, Hindi, aati. It's okay, guys.
Later on, he cleared that his mom is a Hindi teacher.
Yeah.
So again, if usual scenario, if it was CIC, it would be misrepresentation 5-year ban. But because he's a hardworking, good employee, he's still with us.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We have a super chat question from Thomas, who's asked, is there any draws for OINP ready pilot programs this year in 2025 for no knock code 33102? And one thing, can we create 2 different OINP accounts?
Thomas, you are one of the lucky person, man. One, because you have a 33102 knock code, not only in PNP, but you are also qualified under the Human Capital Priority System. If you have a degree from back home, you're qualified under the CEC, you're qualified under the category-based Express Entry draw. On top of that, yes, you can create 2 profiles at the same time. So for example, you can create a profile under the International Student Job Offer Stream if your last course is within 2 years of the course completion. Then yes, you can able to create International Student Job Offer Stream. If you meet all the eligibility, your employer is supportive. At the same time, you can also go through a Foreign Worker Job Offer Stream, because again, in that also you need a knock OAB level job, 2 years of experience and median wage and employer support. These 2 pathways possible, but I'm seeing that there are few individuals who try to be over smart, or I would say extra talented. What they do is they try to create 2 different knock codes. One, they try to go under 33102 to go under the International Student Job Offer Stream, and second, they try to go under the 44101 knock code to go under the in-demand stream. Now, That is misrepresentation. So keep one thing in mind. Whenever you're putting any kind of information to PNP, AIP, RCIP, Express Entry, somewhere your information is there based upon your passport number. And if CIC find out that in one application you have used a different knock code and second application you have used a different knock code, the genuinity of your application is lost there. And then it depends upon the CIC officer to make the decision whether he have to process the application or he just has to refuse the application. I hope, Thomas, you got your answer. 2 application possible, but you need to meet the eligibility for both. But please don't try to do misrepresentation, something you don't need to do with a knock code like this. You are assured to get a PR in 2026 if your CRS point is good. All the best, bro.
All right.
And if you got an answer, do like the channel. Man, again, that's something which minimum you can do it. Why not, right?
Okay, perfect. We missed a question because I didn't get the name, but she's replied. My name is Kani. Hi Kani. Her question for today is okay, I'm on a PGWP and my spouse is on spousal open work permit. We are planning to apply for PR. However, my spouse will need to return. My question is, when creating the PR profile, can I proceed without my spouse?
Yes, Kani, you can do that. Kani, again, very good name. So yes, Kani, you can do that. But like if your husband is not here, even if it is here, unaccompanied spouse is always a pathway. If the reason is genuine that why you don't want to include your husband. I'm seeing that a lot of videos, even like right now, I'm just telling my clients also the same thing, that if there is a way to include your spouse, include it. If not, then you need to have a genuine reason for that, why you don't want to include your spouse. There was a time when CIC don't even put an attention towards this particular reason. But right now, if you are a person who created a profile by yourself, you can see that when you put your husband information or wife information dependent, it will ask you why your spouse is not accompanying. You need to give a reason for that. Explain the reason properly. Unaccompanied spouse is possible. But in your case, because your husband is outside Canada, definitely you can able to go unaccompanied spouse without any doubt. But please, request to you is, if any way you can able to include your spouse, do that. Because until you and your family don't get a PR, you always remain in this stressful situation. Why to take a stress if your spouse can able to do a little bit of IELTS, WES, and if he have or she have a Canadian work experience, even the score, by adding the spouse, the score don't go down, it will go higher. But once again, you need to look into your profile, how that works. All the best, Sunny.
All right, Kani, I hope you got your answer. Let's go one by one. Dell has a question. Hey guys, I have a doubt, and my doubt is that while my PGWP is processing, can I start my PR process, or should I wait for my PGWP to start my PR process?
Dell.
One more question follow up.
Yeah.
I've completed my 2-year studies in Canada and applied for PGWP in Jan 2025, and the application is still processing. Meanwhile, I started my work as a prep cook and I gained almost around 8 months of experience.
Dell, beautiful man. You are one of the person which I really like because of the proactiveness. Okay, that's really good. Like, you always need to think ahead. Do not lose even one day if you meet the eligibility criteria. So once again, always remember, creating a profile and getting an invitation are two different things. If you can create a profile and your score is more than 450, 460, and you do have a cook experience, really good, you should create your profile. But if your score is like sitting without a Canadian work experience around 360, 370, yes, you can create your profile, but please do not pay any immigration firm, agent or lawyers or anyone by creating a profile under the 450 points, because once again, until unless you come under any kind of agricultural or skilled, there is no probability of that particular profile to get into a PR pathway. So please look into your options. Yes, even if you're on a postgrad open work permit implied status, even if you're on a study permit, even if you're on an implied status on a work permit extension, doesn't matter. PR pathway is totally different. Based upon your profile, you can able to create a profile. And if you meet the CRS point, you will be the one who receiving the invitation. All the best, Tal.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much, guys. Let us know if this session is informative for you guys. Like, if you guys are just asking questions, but
Guys, do like and give some feedback.
Yeah, after the questions is done, we're not getting any response, guys. Guys, I'm gonna ask the team to put a poll. If you feel like it is if it is informative enough, go hit that yes button or a no button.
Your feedback is very important.
Yeah.
If you remember, like if you look into our YouTube live, it started like around 6-7 months back. We started from 0 following, and right now we are around 25.7K. You know why? It is just because of you guys. So please, I value that you should give your feedbacks. If you feel that, okay, no, in something we have to improve, like lights, everything, sound, let us know, because your comments, your feedback is not going to only help you, but also to other CAN family members who are joining us. So please, positive, negative, good, bad, your feedback really values a lot.
And I remember there was a time when people could not, like, there was a lag in the video, there was no audio coming in. Now I can even see my acne through the camera, through the screen itself. All right, let's go. Let's go one by one. We have a couple of super chat questions. Viber Parmar has asked, I applied for PGWP in March. IRCC first asked transcript and completion letter. I submitted. Now asked for 24-25 pay stubs and IMM 5669. I submitted. Should I be worried about it?
So Vaibhav, very common thing right now which is happening. This is basically that due to your file went under the scrutiny. And the scrutiny is technically to see that whether you have worked for extra hours more than 24 hours per hour recently. So now, as per like just information for all the international student and CAN family, CIC usually look into your SIN number where they know that, okay, if a person is working for 24 hours, how is your wages going? Because again, at last you have to pay the taxes. If it goes suddenly high, that means you started to work on a very high number of hours, and that's why you're making more money, and that's why you're paying more taxes. When you're a student, try to maintain that balance. Like again, CIC really don't know that, okay, you're working for 24, 25, 26 hours, but yes, when they're asking for pay stub, it is just because that when they did a background check on you, they might have found that you might have been working extra or your bank account started to have that kind of fluctuations. Once again, CIC is clever. They can know about that, okay, how many hours you're working. And definitely, Vaibhav, in your case, your file went under scrutiny. That's why CIC is looking into that IMM 5669, where you have to sign and you have to submit, because they might have something, the information what you have submitted in your postgrad open work permit or in your study permit, something is not matching. So that's why they want to send you the IMM 5669 to get all the information about your address history, personal history, employment history, education history. Also, the pay stubs are 100% for to just review that you only worked for 24 hours per week during your study permit. So once again, if only respond to that, you have to respond to that, then only you get your postgrad work permit. But if you are responding to that, be very careful. If there is anything which is not matching, I would humbly request you to take a service of take a legal guidance from any immigration consultant or lawyer, just to make your side clear, because once you submit your documents, there is no other way. The decision will be done by the CIC officer. So just be a little bit careful when you do the submission. But yes, you have to do it. There is no other way to that.
Okay, all right, let's go to the next question. Is from Prince. If I resign after completing 1 year and go back home for 6 months, does it affect me anyhow in Express Entry, with which I have a CRS of 476? I work as a pharmacy assistant. Work permit is expiring in 2028.
Prince.
As Tech Realm Gamer.
When I resign after completing 1 year and completed for the 6 months. Okay, hi Prince. So I really like your name, Tech Realm Gamer. You're a gamer. All the best, man. I wanted to become, but I didn't get time for that. So yeah, coming back to your question, there is no issues with this. Totally fine. You have 1 year of experience. That 1 year of experience is good for 3 years under the CEC, 10 years under the FSW. So again, you will still get all the points. Second, once you go back home, complete your 6 months. If that 6 months of experience coming under any kind of a category based draw, or because of that you are completing under the 1 year of experience under the FSW, all the best. You don't have to worry. Always remember, Express Entry is based upon your past experience, past education, past profile. It's nothing based upon the current profile. In Express Entry, you don't have to have an active job. You don't need to have the same employer while your application is submitting. In Express Entry, it doesn't matter. You have a 1 year of experience, you gain foreign work experience, you submit your document, you have your West. That's all you're needed. You're good to go, man.
Awesome. All right, coming to a couple of we have super chat questions from Arikojo. He's asking, employer made an error in my last OINP application, so he withdrew it. If I reapply, is there a chance to receive another invitation in the next draw?
Yeah, possible. So now, why he withdrew it? That's one of the question which I would like to ask, because now whenever they are withdrawing the application, it's very simple, but it's very significant that
No, they didn't withdraw. They made an error in the ONP application, so he's planning to withdraw it right now.
then that's fine. It's very common.
Mhm.
So if you have never received the invitation yet, they can withdraw the application anytime. They just have to recreate the profile. So I had 2-3 clients where one of the client, the name, 3 times the employer doesn't put the name properly. The first name, last name, middle name, it got messed up. I have requested the person again and again to contact the employer and get it correct. At last it was corrected, but 3 times the profile was created and deleted. Another case is where the person's job title, it was not properly mentioned. So it was written PSW. Again, it was on the offer letter, on the pay stub, it was completely as a personal support worker. I have requested the employer to correct it. Third thing, where employer created a profile in the last June, July, but now by October, there was a wage raise scheme. So because of the wage raise, again, one thing is, there is no option the employer can go and edit it. Employer literally has to go delete that and create a new job offer ID. So yes, your employer has to go back, delete it, make it correct, and then you can able to review all the information, and then you can also create your ONP profile. All the best with that.
All right, and we have one more super chat from Amula who has asked, "Hi, is there any chance for Ontario Human Capital Priority tech draw in this year? If yes, what will be the expected score range?" She has one more question as well. "Hi, is there a chance for CEC, what will be the score for STEM?"
Okay, so let's talk about the human capital first. Okay, so human capital priority stream, I'm expecting at least 1 draw for that, especially for tech. Health, it's too much draw came from the category based express entry draw, so I'm not looking into that. But yes, usually I'm seeing that usually in October, November time, a big draw comes from the PNP. And also if there is a quota remaining for express entry, we can expect that also from the express entry side. But yes, human capital priority stream, 1 draw I'm expecting under the IT tech draw. But once again, this year it's not that good for the tech, transportation, or the like a food industry and those kind of industries which used to be very good in the express entry and for the PNP. So if you are the one who have a work permit, you may need to wait for next year to get the invitation under the human capital priority stream. Please note, if you are under the IT, try not to switch the job. I have seen a lot of students who switch the job from IT to become a cook. Please don't do that mistake. Always remember, you came to Canada to have your profession, have a career, to make some money and get settled. Do not compromise, please. I understand, okay, compromise. Even when I came to Canada, I worked as a janitor. I'm proud to say that, because again, that is something which built me what I'm today. Same thing, you can work, but please, based upon the immigration pathway, if you're already working in IT, if you think that, okay, no, I can go as a cook and I will get my PR, it's just a misconception that you may get a PR. Please stick on with IT, wait, try to get your maximum IELTS score, boost your score beyond 500, you're good. Second question about the STEM, trust me, there should be at least 1 draw in that also, because there's no draw happen yet, but there is a greater chance that there not be any draw in STEM category. Once the quota is met this year, like usually by October, November, we can expect any draw, even if it's coming. If not, all the draws will be postponed for next year. But trust me, one thing, let me tell you, okay, and again, this is just like what my observation is. Right now, the economy is going into the recession, which was there in 2021. Again, this is the statistics. I'm going to post that reel very soon on that. But let me just make it clear for you guys who are viewing this live. Recession is coming. Most of the businesses are struggling to maintain their business because there is no minimum wage employees. People who are saying that, like those people who know Canada can understand, Canada is built on immigrants. And around 65 to 68% of the population are getting the age of more than 60. So yes, Canada need more youngsters. And very important fact, which I've just recently read in one of the newspaper, is that the Canada's birth ratio is going less than 0%. That means there is no newborn babies, the ratio is going very low. So Canada is looking into those kind of things, where I'm positive that coming year, we can expect that the positivity where the immigration, like the importance of the immigrants in Canada will be noticed, and we will come back to the normal express entry, where again, I'm not expecting TR to PR or something like that, to be very honest, but there will be controlled immigration where the IT professionals, transportation, healthcare, education sector, agriculture, those sectors will get more priority and PR in a very easy way.
Yeah, even I believe after the whole thing what's happening with US and all, there's a lot of IT people coming into Canada.
Man, think about the IT people are already here. Why don't you give here? I mean, literally, that's a request to Mr. Like a Prime Minister of Canada at this point that you wanted to help those people who are getting deported or returned from US. Please look into the hardworking immigrants here.
Yeah.
There are people who are working in IT job, making 100, 120, 200K. They are paying a lot of taxes. Their whole family settled here. You are concerned about the H1B visa holders. Please have some mercy on those individuals who are already in Canada on closed work permit, on postgrad work permit, on spousal open work permit. People who are in Canada needs more attention than the people who are coming from outside. Again, just a humble submission. That's all. That's all we can do, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Mark Carney has to man again, please,
like,
please.
Oh, I haven't shown the people the photo with you and Mark Carney as well. Guys,
Leave
it's Gemini. Okay, let's go next question one by one. Okay, we're losing a lot of time. Okay, we have a couple of questions. Ram has asked a question. I'm on a work permit extension and waiting for the draw. My NOC code is 70010. Is there any way that I can get a PR?
Depending upon your profile, Ram, it depends upon what is your CRS point. Is your employer supportive? What is the pathways which your employer or you can get qualified? It depends upon that. But if your CRS point is good, goes more than 500 or around 500, it's a good point chances to get a PR. But again, it depends upon your profile, man.
Okay, and Neil has a question. In one of the recent videos on remote foreign worker begin in Canada, you had mentioned about duty rooster. How to prove scheduled hours? How many communication screenshots for 1 year? Any other documents for a duty rooster?
Yeah, so again, it depends upon company to company. If it's a small company, medium company, big company, just you have to prove that you're working. It's just not like experience letter and showing the bank deposit. You need to prove that the job which you're doing, it's online possible, and that is how you're communicating with an employer. So definitely there would be some kind of a CRM, email, WhatsApp text or regular text or something. Just keep a record of everything. Just because there are a lot of scam things happening, a lot of illegal things are happening. Even someone is working genuine, now those people are getting more scrutiny. So again, what one person do, the whole community had to struggle for that. Same thing happening right now. You be genuine, good, you don't have to worry. If you have all the documents, it's genuine job, trust me, you will have answer to each and every question what CIC officer is gonna ask. You don't have to be concerned on anything.
Right, Nivita Balakrishnan has a question. Hey guys, this is Nivita. I have 3 years experience in IT field back home. Now they have removed IT knockout from skilled. What is the best path for me to approach for PR?
Again, Nivita, it depends upon your profile, your age, your education, your like experience. It all need to look into to find out and rule out that which all pathways you do have. Usually in our consultation, those who took, they can tell you that I usually look into the profile. My team take around 15 to 20 minutes to collect all the information, and then I give around 7 to 8 option minimum where you can look into the specific option, the eligibility criteria, probabilities, and what you have to do. So that's how I usually do my consultations. But in your case, like I said, you need to look into overall picture of your profile. It's not just about the IT or it is taken out from the category based Express Entry draw. Still, the IT individuals will get a PR. It's just matter of time when you see that suddenly now IT will come, everyone will start to make a reel that IT is in high demand. Very common thing happen in Canada, time to time basis.
Oops. Okay, we're back. All right, we have a couple of super chat questions as well. Let's go one by one. Chandini has a question. Hi, I'm Chandini. I recently joined teaching position in 41221 in September 29th. I have 2 years of CEC, 480 points with spouse. Work permit is expiring on October 2026. That's this month. Any chances for ITA?
No, next year.
Oh, sorry, my bad. You good, Chandini. You can do it.
Yeah. So like Abhin said, you're good. You don't need to worry about it. 480 points. Like I said, if your experience was 480, you would have already received the invitation. I believe you reached 480 after the last draws. That's why. But the 480 is a beautiful score. If you want to do something to just say that, okay, 100% I will get my PR in 2026, the only request to you is improve your English proficiency. Like I always say, I never say to learn French because again, it's a new language. Why don't you just put your little bit of efforts towards the language which you're learning from your childhood? Work on that, improve your score to 490, 500 point. Next year, educational draw, 1 or 2 draws, and you will be receiving your invitation. Before October 2026, you will be a PR. All the best.
All right, cover one more super chat question, guys. By the way, I'm just letting you know we are going to come back into all the other questions. We're just giving priority to super chat. So don't have to spam your questions. We're going to get into it. I applied for him. HSW is
Home support worker.
Home support worker in 2025 March 31st under NOC code 44101 with one employer, and I created one OINP account under NOC code 33102 with another employer. Is it okay?
Yes, that is completely fine. Now, the 44101, it's based upon the job offer which you are getting from one employer. Creating a profile under 33102 under the different employer is totally fine. You are legally allowed for that. But again, if 44101 is an employer who is qualified for PNP, you can even, because it's a different employer, thus you are eligible to create one more profile under the in demand, where in demand you have a very high rate to get an invitation. If you would have created a profile under the 44101 in demand, by this point you must have already received the invitation, man. So again, look into your profile. Your profile is really good. You just need to know that tricks and loops where you can able to easily get a PR. Your profile is really good, man. All the best.
All right. Adhikar Joe has said, thank you for your response. I was invited to the last ONP draw but withdrew due to the error. Can I expect to be invited to the next draw in the same job invite?
Yeah, you just need to wait. Just wait. You will get an invitation for sure.
Patience is the
key for success.
Some virtue, something, no? Something.
It's okay.
Today is not the day, guys. No vocabulary, everything is not working today. Okay, let's go one by one. Varghese Judge has a question. Hi, bro. If my friend who is working in trade category who completed 8 months but missed last draw, even the score was 510. That's it. I don't see.
So again, Varghese, bro, Anyuchi is a really good score. There should be one more draw will be coming soon for the trade, because 1,750 invitations are like vacancies are still there. So invitations are yet to come. If it comes, 510 is a beautiful score. If not, need to wait for the next year. But 510 is a really good, man. So if he created a profile, don't do anything, just wait. Tell him to wait. That's all.
Done. Let's go. Shaibal Biswas has a question. My wife is working in LTC doing 30 hours as PSW for the last 3 months this month because of family emergency. She has to go to India for 1 month. After coming, she will start again the job if she finishes next 3 months by doing the same. Will she be eligible for a special category under healthcare draw like 6 months experience? My question is, the work experience should be continuous?
Yes. So Shibal, hi bro. So yes. So unfortunately, if she took a 1 month break, that is literally breaking the continuity. So now she's taking a risk, because now that 6 months of experience, something which CIC say that 2 weeks of break is fine or 1 week of break is fine. But if someone missing 2 pay stub, that is a huge break. Unfortunately, now she has to start working for next 6 months to even get qualified into category based Express Entry draw. A little bit sad, but yeah, once she come back, ask her to rejoin and continue for the next 6 months for the under the same knock code. All the best.
I mean, emergency is an emergency as well. All right,
And please guys, so those who are getting that response, do like the video if you are getting it and the poll is up, because your response is very important. Give your feedbacks so that we can improve. All the best.
All right, let's go. Jaswin, hi, Jaswin here. My score is 4508 under CEC category and my work permit is expiring towards the end of this Jan 2026. I will be rewriting IELTS and may increase to 520 if I get a CLB 9. How is my chance?
Jaswin, 520 is a good, 508 is not good. To be very honest, you could have got an invitation if you could have worked on your IELTS or CELPIP around 1 or 2 months back. Again, you missed that 518 draw, that's fine. Now also get into the IELTS, try to get it. If your work permits expire in December, again, there's a chances of you can appeal. But if you even go back to India, you just be with your family, have a vacation, you can expect your invitation in 2026 for sure. 520 is a really good score to get an invitation. Even if you're in India, same, the CECs, you're qualified, no need of show money. You can still able to get a PR. Being in India, get, even though you're going as a work permit, expiring after that, a little bit sad, but when you come back, you will be a PR. All the best.
Done. All right. I believe, guys, thank you so much for the support in the poll. Everyone has said it is informative. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Chandani has said thank you, CAN team. All right, let's go. Anna Geo super chat question for Ontario Human Capital Priority Tech 484. Is it a good score or not?
Tech 484. 484. Tech 484, human capital is really good, but again, unfortunately, until unless at least one draw doesn't come, the prediction would be just based upon the assumption, which I don't like to. 480 plus is a really good score on an average, but will in human capital the draw will come like that? No one knows. Last year, the draw which happened like around 4 times I believe, that all the draws happened between 460 to 480 in between. Once again, anyone who is sitting around 481 never got an invitation. That's a bad luck. But again, like I said, I can only tell you about the predictions if at least one draw comes, and that would be more accurate prediction. So we have to wait. Next year, again, we will be back with good human capital predictions on it.
Hopefully, let's hope for 2026 as a good year for immigration. All right, Rennie Yohanan has a question. Wife is on PGWP from September 2025, age is 36, working at 33102 Knock as patient service associate, have BC nursing degree and MHA, project management from Canada, foreign experience as admin and business development in hospital. Can you please advise? He's basically given the whole explanation right there. It's a super chat.
Now I need to process it a little bit. So I forget.
If we knew the Sierra score as well, then we could have just
Sierra's point is there,
started the whole consultation right now.
Okay, done. Okay, done. Okay, so if she have, like again, she do have an experience from back home because she is a BSc nurse. Maybe she have an experience. So again, Rennie. So if you are the one, like if your wife do have an experience from back home, just ask her to improve her IELTS score. Because even if she don't have an experience from back home, if she can do the IELTS, she would be sitting around 467 points. And if you can also do your IELTS, you can do your like a Canadian work experience if you have, including you also, your score would be around 460, like something around. But now, once again, it all depends upon the Sierra's point. Because of the age 36, she already losing around 35 points, 35 to 40 points, I would say, on an average. Huge point depreciation. But once again, human capital priority system. So even though you guys are in BC, still you are qualified under the Ontario PNP also. You just need to create your Express Entry profile and try to ask her to get the maximum IELTS score so that her score can go beyond 450, 460. That is the very good score to get an invitation through even Express Entry based draws. All the best.
Beautiful. I hope you got your answers, Rennie. All right, Dell. So Vishnu, another super chat. My knock code is 63200. My CRS point is around 462, which is the best path to apply for PR. Planning to increase CELPIP to 12, 9 and 8. Currently on 12, 9 and 8.
Currently, man, you are already on the maximum, man. Yeah, you tell me to increase the 8 into 9 or 10, that is good. But if you have an experience from back home, I believe you're sitting around 462 because you don't have an experience from back home. If you get 9, you're sitting around 467, 470 points, good. But that knock code is very generic. Unfortunately, in Express Entry, I don't see a very good hope. I would recommend you either look into some other category-based or priority sector job, or continuously work on the current job and gain 1 to 2 years of experience more, or try to gain a foreign work experience. So even it is a good idea that once you complete your 1 year of experience, go back home, gain 6 months of experience in the category-based Express Entry job, or 1 year of experience online. You can work from here for an Indian employer. If you can able to find genuine employer, that can also put your score beyond 500. So all the best. That would be my recommendation based upon the little bit of information. If you want more information, get into contact our office. Your profile review can be done, and I can tell you at least 7 to 8 options which can able to explain about entire process, eligibility and proper pathways to secure a PR in next 1.5 years. All the best.
All right, perfect. Vishnu, a couple of quick questions. We're going to go quickly before we go to the next super chat question,
sure.
Right? We have Vaishnav who has asked, is startup visa program still a better option? That I have the startup prototype, just need a support.
Again, if you get an angel support, you get a financial support and everything, yeah, it is good. But again, I am not expert in the startup program, so no comments on that. Sorry for that.
Okay. By the way, Rennie also has this thing saying that he is not in BC, he's in Ontario. Wife, the nurse one, the super chat.
Yeah. So again, if again I see somewhere about the BC things, I saw that. Sorry for that. But again, if not, that's fine. In Ontario, then again, ask her to get the maximum CRS point. Good to go.
Okay. Saif Ali has a question. Saif Ali has a question. I missed adding 1 month experience and missing 2 weeks from hitting 2 years before deadline as well. Should I decline ITA and wait for next draw?
Cephali. So it's 2 weeks before hitting the 2 years. Again, I need to see the documents once again. If I see the documents clearly, then I can able to comment. It's very big decision to say decline or not. It's a huge legal liability on me, so it's better that if you want my recommendation, contact our office. I can look into your documentation and then I can comment you. But if not, you can go to and talk to any other immigration firm. At least they can review your document and get you a right information. All the best.
Okay, Pratyusha is from India. She's like, Pratyusha has, hi, I have B.Ed from India, but I haven't declared it in my study permit application. Done Masters in Business Analytics in Canada. Applied for invitation in Master's stream. Can I apply in ECA stream?
Okay, education credentials. So now the point is, anyone can apply under the education sector if you have an education background and experience. It doesn't matter that you have a B.Ed, you also need to have an experience. If you've shown your experience of back home, then yes, you can able to go under the education category. If not, not possible. It is, again, always remember, all the PR pathways, mostly it's all depends upon your experience, not depending upon your education. Even though you have an education, after that you need to have an experience to get qualified. All the best, Pratyusha.
Okay, perfect. One last one before we go to the next super chat is Sachin Gopinathan. With unaccompanied spouse, my score is at 488. When I add my spouse, it's 467, and my family is here in Canada. Should I go with unaccompanied profile or accompanied profile?
You have to go through family until unless you have a very strong reason why you're going an unaccompanied spouse. I cannot say the lot of reasons on camera, so it's better that you contact.
He's also waiting for the healthcare draw.
Yeah, healthcare draw 467 is good. Try to improve your IELTS score, include your spouse. You still get a PR. 467 is a really good score. Like last draw was 460 something, right? 470 something. Yeah. So again, try to improve your IELTS. You are good to go with that. All the best.
Beautiful. All right, let's go to the next super chat. Question is from Das. Will there be an ONP ready draw for Lanark County for NOC 33201 and NOC 42201 this year in 2025?
Again, very not that high probability because now we are waiting for the in-demand stream. At least one draw. Mostly all the quotas was done. Maybe coming, may not be coming. I don't know, but I'm more keen towards having saying that there will be a draw for in-demand human capital and agriculture draw. These are the draw which was not even looked into this year, so higher chance for that. But if you're already working there, then just wait. Next year you can expect your invitation for sure. All the best.
All right, we have Anna Geo as asking, what about STEM CEC draw? Is there 484? Is there any chance with that score?
Again, STEM, even if it come, it will remain more than 500 points. Very less chance to go below 500 because of the number of invitation, and right now with the end of the year, quota is very less. So you need to improve your CRS point to get an invitation. All the best. If you get it, really I'm happy with you. But like I said, probability, I'm talking about the probabilities. More than 500 is a good probability. Less than 500, not that good. All the best.
And the last super chat from Shaibal, again, it's a follow-up of this thing. He said she started working from last April 11 and completing 6 months in October. I think it's about the continuous 6 months experience. And the completing 6 months in October 11, she's going after completion of 6 months, but the first 3 months wasn't 30 hours per week. Will that affect? Please let us know.
No, she need to meet 6 months and the hours also. So if someone is working for 6 months for 30 hours, then only the person meet that category-based Express Entry requirement. Even if someone worked for 8 months but only worked for 20 hours, unfortunately that hours is not met. That means the person is not qualified. Sorry for that, man. But she has to come back and she has to continue the 6 months experience just to be safe. All the best.
Okay. Do you remember any Yohanan, age 36 and BSc nursing? He has a follow-up question. Can she get PR via international student stream working in 33102 NOC code?
Oh, definitely. You don't need to ask, man. 33102 is like a, what can I say?
Is it the holy grail of
Yeah. You don't need to say 33102. There are a lot of ways to get a PR. The only thing is, like I said, you don't even need to go through the international student job offer stream. What if I say that I have a client whose score was 380, studying in Conestoga College, last year got an invitation through human capital priority stream while she was studying second year course. 360 point, 370 point, that was a time when the human capital draw happened. So again, your wife is a nurse from back home. If she have an experience, there are a lot of ways to get a PR, man. You don't need to worry. All the best.
Yeah, I think healthcare, anything to do with healthcare, it's all like, you know, it's
You
like,
don't need to ask. The person will get a PR. The only thing is that improve, work on English proficiency, not French, not changing the province, not paying the immigration firm, not paying the employer. $350 around, pay for the own English proficiency, improve it on your workplace, on your personal life, and your immigration. Everything will be beautiful. Beautiful.
Beautiful. It's gonna be great, guys. It's gonna be good. Also, let us know if you get an invitation as well once it's done. Are you going to?
No, I'm receiving a lot of emails.
Oh yeah.
Trust me, I'm receiving a lot of text messages and emails. Every draw when it comes. After that, my chat box, like my Instagram page, as well as my emails, are literally getting flooded now. That thank you, sir, we got an invitation. So thank you, Can family. I'm more happy to see that when people do the PR application with themselves, because you guys are the ray of hope for a lot of other international students who say that PR is not possible. And you guys are proving that PR is possible even without anyone's assistance. Just a little bit of a right guidance is required. So proud of you.
Awesome. Let's go. Shalima Tasneem. Hi, good evening. My name is Shalima Tasneem. My Express Entry score is at 452. But last September 3rd, I got an invitation under International Healthcare Employer Job Offer Stream. I don't see a follow-up question. Oh, is it good to stick with YNP or look for Express Entry?
Again, Express Entry is good. What's the CRS point?
452.
452. Not a good score. And what is her category?
Under International Healthcare Employer Job Offer Stream.
Okay, if employer job offer stream is there, you have a better opportunity to go under the employer dependent PNP, but again, it's going to a long process. Try to improve your CRS point and try to get a PR through Express Entry if that is possible. But if CRS is not good, PNP is the only way to get a PR.
Beautiful. Let's go. Guys, we're going to last 15-20 minutes of the live. We're going to go rapid.
Please, let's go with rapid.
Okay. All right. Milu Rose has have applied for ONP under no ONP. Sorry, question. Sorry, Milu. Put it in the chat after the live is done. Hopefully, our team or even maybe if we have time today, we'll do it.
No time today.
No time.
So Milu,
today.
please, after the anyone and everyone who we missed the question today, please don't dishearten. Just copy the question there. Once the live is posted, put it there. You will definitely get an answer from me or my team.
Yep, got it. Christina, Babu is I've got 8 months left on my work permit. If I decide to take a break and head back to India to gain 6 months of experience, then come back and add that to my PR profile, will that help for my PR?
Why not? That's something which I'm recommending everyone. That if you have a experience from back home, if you complete your 1 year of experience, go back home, fill up the rest of the FSW experience. Your CRS point is good, all good to get a PR. It's very common practice to gain the high CRS point. All the best, Christina.
Alright, Gisan Devsi's next question. Sij, hi, my name is Siji. I'm 40 years old and currently working in a NOB job for the past 8 months. I'm also completing a 6 months PSW course. Do I need to complete a minimum of 1 year of experience to get in my NOB job?
So hi Shiji, it depends upon now your profile. Even if you complete a 6 months, you are getting eligible under the category based Express Entry draw. But now the question is, what is the CRS point? Even after completing a 1 year of like a PSW experience under the like a category based Express Entry draw, again, the most important question is that what is your CRS point? Is it like more than 460, 470, where the probability of getting PR is high? Always remember, doing the course or getting an experience still don't get a PR. It always depends upon the pathway, its eligibility. If you are meeting that, all the best, you will definitely get a PR.
All right, Anna has said thank you.
Thank you.
Renee said thank you. All right, guys.
Done?
Beautiful. No, I'm just going.
Thank you, Anna. Thank you
Just
guys.
wanna see
And
if
please
there's any
do drop
follow-up,
your feedback. If we have to improve something you like about something, please give a comment to us, feedback, your value, and definitely before you exit the video, do like our channel, because again, we come every week online. So if you, your friends, anyone wanted to get a quick question answer kind of thing, you guys don't need to wait. I know my appointments usually take around 2-3 weeks. Sometimes it's very expensive also. I totally get you, but it's only me who's giving a consultation, doing a documentation. That's why I'm very limited with number of applicants who do the consultation, who I sign up with. So please, this kind of a online live is really helpful for those who really wanted to get a quick answer.
Beautiful.
And again, this all happening just because of your feedback and Abin's efforts and his team efforts, who is literally making everything possible.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, Rahana Wahora has a question. Hi, my name is Mohammed. Do you think the government will exclude people who left Canada to gain foreign experience?
Who said this?
That's it. I want to know
Who
the
said
source.
this?
Sources.
Please. Rumors. If you see anything like this, do just take that link, post it on our DMS, because we will definitely include that in our next live, or we will do a BTR, the break the rumors. We will include that, because this kind of thing is just to make a panic situation which will lead you guys, international students or immigrants, to pay someone unnecessary. Please guys, stay away from the rumors.
Our princesses, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Prince. I believe it's your first time joining us. I've never seen your tech run game before, so make sure you subscribe. All right.
Subscribe.
Subscribe to the channel. Okay. Harjoban Singh has a question. It's about PNP. Sorry about that.
Guys, if any PNP or other questions, it will go. Just save that. Post it after we do a live posted on our YouTube. Otherwise, we do a poll session on our Instagram page where we ask you guys what should be the topic. So join our poll, put that what kind of topic you want next week. Definitely we will do a PNP next week if the poll is coming for that. So once again, Instagram, if you're following us, do give your feedbacks, because again, everything what we do here is based upon the feedback what we get from you.
Yeah, you'll see my beautiful face on one of the stories asking for what live you want.
The only thing I don't like is the beautiful thing.
Guys, it's a handsome, pretty handsome face. Okay, GCC, I know you've been joining us every week, but bro, I don't recollect the name. If you can let me know the name, I can ask a question. Anita Thomas has a question. Hi, could you suggest the best PR pathway for me? I came to Canada after my 12th from India. I did my 2-year PN program.
I don't know.
And currently working as RPN
RPN program.
And currently working as an RPN with 1 year of experience.
Anita, RN, RPN, just between us.
Also, more key thing. Yeah. Also, my employer is not supportive.
You don't need your employer support. You are an RPN. You don't need to worry. You don't need support. If you can do proper English, because you have now 1 year of experience, and now you already came you did a RPN program, because it's a 2-year program. That's a trick. But even if you can able to get into the 1 year of experience completed, get a 8777, that puts your score around 425. With a 2 years of experience, you go under 450. You should aim for human capital priority stream or a category based express entry draw. But please note, always try and looking for a different employer, because if you go away from city, there is a good employers in long-term care and hospitals who are ready to support you for the PR because of your license. RPN and RN, always. You don't need to worry about PR. You just need to look for a good employer. Start applying, you will definitely get a better options.
That's good.
Anita, all the best.
All right. Trek Connect, need your name for the question. Just let me know the name right now. I can ask you a question. George Thomas, hey Can Fam, what are your thoughts on the upcoming immigration level plan?
I need to ask Mark Kani about that. So once again, next year, because of the current statistics, what I just explained to you guys, Canada is struggling a little bit on the economic, the growth side, population side, newborn kids. All the things shows that immigrants are required. However, this year was election year, so somehow the winning party, the Liberal Party, has to stick with the propaganda what they have already said to the Canadians. But slowly the reality will change, because again, the immigrant built Canada, it's needed. But once again, I'm also against doing a TR to PR or those kind of thing, because that gives PR to those individuals who are not even cannot even speak English. At least speaking English, behaving good, Having that mannerism is something which is most important technically. That usually the immigrants show is really good because you guys are educated, you guys are well like mannered from back home, you guys respect others. By doing this, definitely Canada will respect you back.
Perfect. Guys, we're gonna close the chat. Probably gonna have Rennie Onan's question as the last question for tonight.
Okay, Rennie, that's his last question. Sorry guys. If any other questions, anything is there, save the question so that once the live is posted, you can able to post that under the live so that we can able to comment that.
All right, Raman Atwal has a question. Hi, I have a 431 CRS and 1 year of agriculture category experience. I have done grade 12 back home. My work permit is expiring on September 2026.
What's the job?
It already expired. Oh, 10. September 2026. Agriculture category experience.
Yeah, agriculture, again, you just need to wait for the draw, but if possible, improve your CRS point. The maximum you go, the better the possibility of getting a PR. All the best.
All right, Adi has a question. Hey guys, sitting on 525 with work permit expiring soon. Any advice?
Again, depending upon your profile, if it is the how much is the score?
526.
526. But you
25.
will get 535.
525.
525. You just missed it, man. If the draw comes for 3,000 or 4,000, you will be the one who will be receiving an invitation. But if your work permit is expired or expiring?
Expiring soon.
Expiring soon. My recommendation would be, again, you can do the work permit appeal thing based upon your full profile. But if not, go back to India, have a vacation for 6 months, get a PR and come back openly by saying that you are a Canadian PR. That would be my recommendation. Please don't stay in Canada if you don't have a job. It's going to be very expensive and it will break your savings. So please don't do that.
Good one.
Put a thumbs up.
Let us know. Okay. Harmol Singh, my CRS score is 515 and will be 528 in December because of my 2 years experience. Do you see CEC dropping that much by the end of this year? 526.
462, right?
528.
528. 528 is really good. But this year, I'm not anticipating now too many draws because last 4 draws, when we see it stick on with that 1,000 invitations, 534, there should be one draw which should be coming down. But once again, next year, I'm hoping for better immigration draws and everything. This year, it's going to be the same as raw just because of the immigration policies, which is for 2025. So next year would be a best year.
Okay.
Best year.
Hopefully next year. Everyone's hoping for next year. The last 4 draws are kind of disappointing though. Okay. Anna, ABT of Mind, need your name. So sorry about that. Okay. What's the CEC score that you can see will be ending by the drop end of this year?
I was expecting around 510, but because of the last 4 draw, it was just keep on with the 1,000. Now I'm only expecting the score even drop around 421, like 521, 525. Not even less than that. Even if the draw comes for at least, I'm talking about 3,000 to 400 invitation come, then only it's even coming that. If 1,000 invitation, 530 above. So next year is the good year for everyone.
All right, Gisan has a follow-up continuation to my question. With 1 year of experience I have in CRS of 462, if I leave this job in 10 months, will this affect my score?
Again, it depends upon, like if your 462 is based upon 1 year of experience, then it will affect. But if that 462 is without considering your 12 months of, like 10 months of experience, you don't need to worry. It all depends upon the CRS point, how you calculate.
Okay, Rennie Yohanan has a follow-up. I am on a spousal open work permit. I have 1.4 years of experience working as a project data analyst in a hospital in Ontario. Have foreign work experience in procurement from Dubai in healthcare. Any chance for me to get PR via STEM?
So hi Rennie, it depends upon now your CRS point. If your CRS point is more than 480, 490, maybe more than 500, then I would say the probability is very high. But again, it all depends upon, whenever you're talking about anything related to category base, human capital, Express Entry CEC, it all depends upon the CRS point.
And the last question.
And Rennie, yes, it's better to go through your wife because of her job, her designation. That's a better way. All the best.
RN is a big, this thing. It's like...
Man, RN is always good, man. RN is like...
This healthcare people and all, no?
Healthcare people are good in everything.
Simply doing so much natak and all. Okay, let's... Simply doing so much natak. Okay, last question is Viber Parma is a super chat is... Following up to my earlier question, you said due to extra hours, rule allowed more than 15 hours from 15 November 2022 to December 2023, which I did. Already consulted, contacting Monday. Yeah, I believe he's taking a consultation on this coming Monday.
Okay, all the best. So now, Weber. So again, if it was like February 15 to December 2023, you don't even need to worry, because as per you said before, he's asking, like the CIC is asking for last 20 to 23 months, like 20 to 23 pay stubs, which is almost like last 1 year of pay stub. So if you're considering from today, they are only asking from 2024 or November onwards. So in that pay stubs, you have to just meet 24 hours per week. You're good to go. All the best.
Perfect. That's it. That's all the
Okay, guys.
chats for today. And it's about to be 8 o'clock.
I need to run. It's
We
like
need to
my
run.
wife's, like my daughter, like my wife and my daughter. My daughter having a dance class. So there's a puja today. He said that I need to be there at 8. So I need to run.
gotta
now.
rush.
I need to fly.
If it's your first time joining in, thank you so much for joining our Canada Immigration Live. We have it every now onwards from every Friday at 6:30. Hopefully, we will we will start joining in. So make sure you join in, even if you have any questions or any follow-up questions. Join in next week. You can use this opportunity to speak to Vishnu.
And again, use this to even like information what you have. Try to spread the positive, real news rather than supporting the rumors. If you have your friends, anyone looking for Canadian immigration, again, don't ask them to book an appointment. Ask them to join the live so that they can get an understanding, which is most important for me is you understand the pathway, you do it by yourself. Always, you don't have to take a service for each and everything. Some things you can do by yourself. Trust me, my clients are proving that even by getting the PR. I'm waiting for the next draw to see how many messages and the emails I'm going to receive. Really, that makes me proud. Thank you, guys.
And Sophia, Gagan, and Sona, guys, just copy a question right now when the live is about to end. Just when live is ended, put it in the comment section. Definitely our legal team or even maybe Vishnu.
I will reply.
Yeah, we'll get back to your question to that. Thank you so much for joining in. That's it for this week's live. We're gonna sign off.
Thank you. Happy Dussehra to everyone. Happy Diwali coming very soon. Stay blessed, stay happy. That's the only way you can live in Canada.
Also, one more thing I kind of forget. I just wanted to put it in. We have a October month offer going on right now. We've been consequently having every offer a month. This month, because of Diwali and so many festivals coming in, we thought, it's time to make it like families come together. And this month we're having the one for spousal open work permit. So if you have an eligible knockout job, work permit for I think how many months? 16 months or something? 16
months of work permit.
16 months of work permit. And you want to apply for the spousal open work permit because you got your PGWP right now. Make sure you use the opportunity.
Go to our website, all the offers, all the service fees, all the consultation fee, everything is mentioned there. If you have any doubts, contact our office, take all the information, then you decide whether you want a service or not. But all the best. I also don't know that there was an offer like that, so thank you for letting me know. And so I'm preparing myself that I will be working now late night. Thank you.
You're good. Is the live informative? 92% has said yes. Thank you, guys.
That rest 8%, we want to convert that into yes. So please give your feedback. The rest 8% who said that it is not informative, put your comment and tell us that if there is something which we are missing, because your feedback is something which will make the next poll 100%. All the best. Take care. Have a great day.
Guys. Have a good
night.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.